2020 hasn't really been the year that that anyone hoped for, have it, or has it to probably be. But welcome back to the channel. I'm of course your casual captain, but today we are not watching me, and we know that because it's a Shimakaze, and I am really bad at DDs. I got this replay from my buddy Nico and Casper. They are on my Discord, I play with them from time to time, and they sent me a great game, so why not feature it here on the channel. But first and foremost, guys, I do want to thank you so much. At the start of 2020, I had about 140 subscribers, and I mean, that was a good growth from 2019, but now I've passed 300 subscribers. That's over a 100% increase in subscribers over a year. And I mean, the number 300 is not big when it comes to YouTube subscriber counts. I mean, it's big for me, but it's not big for the big guys or the big girls for that point. But you don't see many channels growing over 100%. I mean, it's just amazing, and I owe it all to you guys, and I do want to thank you so much for it. It means a lot, and it makes it so much more fun to continue doing YouTube when I actually do have the support from you guys. And I do feel that support from comments, from likes, from new subscribers, and from subscribers who stick with me, from people in my Discord and people I meet in game. Although now it was some time ago since I last met someone who actually knew who I was, or actually recognized who I was. I mean, there might be people in I don't know, every game, to be honest. I'm not sure, but it was some time ago since I actually met someone in game who said hello casual captain, that knew me from YouTube. But still, I owe it all to you guys, and I do want to thank you so much for actually helping me grow this much in just a year. And Nico and Casper, funny enough, are among the first subscribers I had. I think Nico is subscriber number 7, and I have never met him. We live in different countries. They are from Denmark, and I am of course from Sweden, and I am pretty much, I don't know, almost 15 years older than they are. Both Casper and Nico, so I owe a lot to them. Casper and Nico, together with a couple of other dudes, Steph Lebo, Jelly. I might have actually forgotten someone, but they helped build my community on my Discord, and I will leave a link down in the description here. But it's just my way of saying thank you. I wouldn't be here without those guys. Means a lot. And I do want to thank every one of you who are commenting, who are watching, who are liking and sharing my channel, because I know that a fair few of you have actually shared my channel on Reddit, on Facebook and stuff like that, and that means a lot, because a recommendation for someone else is worth so much more than it is if I would share my link somewhere around. So I mean, I owe it to you all. Thank you so much. Now to the game, Shimakaze. I mean, this was such a monstrous tier 10 DD, and I mean, this was the mother of the torpedo boats. Quite agile, best in class detectability or stealth. It's just amazing. Quite fast actually as well, and maneuverable pretty well as that. Good guns, but really slow reload, and turret rotation. I mean, Yamato turret rotation pretty much. But the torps, let's start with the torps, because that's what the Shima does. It has 15 torpedoes, and the amount of damage they can dish out is just horrendous for any kind of ship. I mean, 3 or 4 torpedoes from a Shima can absolutely ruin your game. I hate to be on the receiving end on those torpedoes. I mean, they're not as fast as the Halland torpedoes. They are not as stealthy as the Yu Yang's deep water torpedoes. They are not as long range as the Asasio. They should not be as long range as the Asasio 20 km torpedoes. I mean, you can equip 20 km torps to the Shima, but they are so freaking slow and they are not stealthy. But I mean, the normal ones, the ones Nico are using, the 12 km ones, hits like a truck, pretty fast. I mean, they can be spotted quite easily, but they are absolutely super impressive. I think they are, I'm actually sure that these are the strongest torpedoes in game, except the deep water ones. I mean, the strongest normal torpedoes, because these torpedoes can of course hit all targets: DDs, cruisers, battleships, and carriers. So they are really, really strong. And since you have 15 of them, I mean, you can lay out a mat of torpedoes and just pretty much shred anything down if you get some hits on with them. Let's talk about the game then. Nico is in the Shimakaze, as I've told you. Casper is in one of my favorite battleships, the Thunder. And let me say it like this. They are gonna positively carry this game. They are gonna get a whole lot of base XP. They are gonna get a whole lot of kills. They are just gonna decimate the enemy team. So let's go for the game. Nico of course fired torps a while ago at the Conqueror, but I mean, he's bow arm, so only takes one. But that's one torpedo and that's 15k damage on a battleship. Imagine taking 15. Not even the Conqueror heel can withstand that. And I mean, he did get the flooding, so the Conqueror did use his damage con, and I do think that Casper is the one setting him on fire there with the first big salvo from the Thunder. So that's a perma fire. And even though that the Conqueror can heal pretty good, he can't really hope to survive this. He's just gonna take too much damage. He has more torpedoes coming in. Nico is not afraid of using his guns on the Shimakaze. A lot of Shima players never uses their guns, and that's a shame, to be honest, because you can absolutely deal decent amount of damage with them. I mean, you will not out DPM many ships, but you will at least do damage, and damage is always useful. Oh, is he gonna get another torpedo? Oh, he did, and that's another flooding. And now let's go out and spot that Conqueror. Help the team. The Conqueror has been healing, it looks like. But I mean, that's a perma fire, perma flooding it looks like as well. Yeah, he's still taking damage. He's down to pretty much nothing. Nothing he can do now, that poor Conqueror. Well, he died, that's amazing. I mean, the enemy team right now, they have 3 caps. They are equal in ships, but they have 200 more points than Casper and Nico does. And I mean, as of now, Nico has 2 kills, Casper has 0 kills. But that's just how Casper plays. He always likes to wait to the end before he makes a difference. I'm just sorry, Casper. Alaska. Oh, Nico is radared by the Alaska. That's gonna suck. I mean, it would suck if the Alaska were to fire at him. These are a bit of a chance. Oh, look at that. The Alaska took torpedo there from something. Was it the CV? Maybe. And this is definite. Oh, yeah, this is definitely the Alaska radar. Petro pushed out from behind the island. Now it's a Petro radar, I think. Since the last radar was longer duration, that was definitely the Alaska. Oh, is the Alaska gonna take? No, he shouldn't take a torpedo. No, he didn't. He did manage to dodge them all. Oh, both of them dodged every torpedo, but the Implacable is coming in again.
Problem solved, sir.
I mean, they can't really hope to spot Nico here, unless their CV decides to help. But to be honest, most CVs doesn't give a shit about the DD, so it's not gonna be that dangerous for him. And he actually has the smokescreen ready, and I mean, not much that these heavy cruisers can actually do. But there we could actually see a great example of both the Petro and the Alaska. They are not DD killers in the... Oh, look at that! Casper just smacked that Alaska. Wow, amazing. But if we do look at points right now, they are actually under by 500 points and 3 caps to 1 for the enemy team, and they are actually losing by 2 ships as well. So I mean, they are really losing. Right now Casper is firing at the Petro, I think, and the CV is going for him. Nico absolutely launches his torpedoes here because they will need that Petro to die so that they can take the B cap and equalize the caps at least. CV is continue. Oh wow, what was that drop, to be honest? How could he miss a reversing Petro? I mean, they're doing 10 knots in the reverse. So how did he actually miss that? I feel so rusty at this. Describing a game in English, I feel so rusty. I haven't put out many videos during the last couple of weeks or months, to be honest, and I mean, that's on me. But I've just been lazy. I've been working a lot, planning a whole lot with my family. Oh, look at that! 1 torpedo, and that's enough. He doesn't really have the torpedo protection of the Kremlin, that one. Okay, so 4 against 5, at least that's better, but they are still down on 500 points and a cap. Nico here is probably forced to get into B to try to cap it. What's good about this is that the Pommern is quite low, the Alaska is quite low, but that Iowa, 50k health still remaining. Oh, nice torpedoes by the CV. Nice torpedoes by the CV, and he's going back for one more. I mean, the Implacable isn't really a strong CV, is it? But he is definitely trying to pull his weight here. That Minnesota is really low though. Oh, nice! That Minnesota killed the Pommern, and Casper got his 2nd kill by killing off that Alaska. Great, great, great. So right now they are actually leading in ships, but they are down. Oh, they are not leading in ships anymore. They are equalized, and they are just down 440 points. So it won't be enough even if Nico just caps B. They will not catch up to them. They will just keep the point disadvantage. So he will need to kill more or to cap more after he's done here. Hopefully the enemy CV will not try to push him away from the cap. He's actually going from Casper. For Casper, look at that. Poor Casper. He's alone against the CV and 2 battleships. I mean, he does have the CV to help him, but the CV isn't tanking. The CV isn't tanking at all. So, and he should not. Look at that. Is it gonna be a drive-by? Is it gonna be a drive-by? Oh, Casper does... No! That's a ram! Oh my god. It's 2 versus 2. I mean, they still did what they could there. I mean, getting that Iowa out of the equation is really good. Nico has just been able to capture B. And to be honest now, the Bismarck doesn't have that strong of an AA suit. I mean, the Iowa definitely has a better AA suit than the Bismarck. And the Lexington isn't going here with rocket planes. I mean, Nico should be able to just cap A in any way he wants to. And then maybe go for the CV if the Bismarck dies. CV knows where he is now. Doesn't really matter. Nico is of course gonna try to torp the Bismarck, but he is saving 1 set, I think. No, that was all 3 sets. Okay. Oh, look at that. This is actually quite lucky. That actually might have saved Nico to doing an unplanned notzer. But it would be great if the CV actually could come here with a fighter. Let's fire at the Bismarck. Oh, the Bismarck blind fire. Nico was just undetected, and that's the time the Bismarck decided to shoot at him. Oh, nice, a fire. I mean, it's always good if you can get some fire. Double fire. I mean, the luck here is just unbelievable. He should easily be able to dodge these torpedoes from the enemy planes. Just start reversing. That Bismarck has used damage con to the fire. Oh, look at the planes. He has come here. Oh, that's another fire. Nice. That's a perma fire as well. One more fire would be great, or if the CV could actually give him flooding. Oh, he got the cap. That's amazing. He got some planes as well. I mean, 6 plane kills in Shimakaze. Simply amazing. His torpedoes is up in 9 seconds. The Bismarck isn't running hydro. Otherwise, the Bismarck... Oh, that's another fire. The Bismarck actually has an amazing hydroacoustic surge. And I think we can be pretty sure that this Bismarck do have HE loaded. Look at that. He decided I will not... No, he actually has AP loaded. Oh my god. Look at that. That Bismarck is dead. Nothing he can do. Nice. 2 more torpedo hits. And there is the CV. I mean, look at that. How the hell are you planning your CV if you are actually going to be within 6 kms from a Shimakaze? Which has great torpedoes, and it has 2 sets ready for that CV. And I mean, it doesn't matter if he has his fighter planes here or not. It doesn't even matter. That's the enemy team's last ship. I mean, I don't know if you have been watching the chat, but Casper is disagreeing with another player. But to be fair here, I'm just gonna put this out here. Nico is gonna be the top XP earner with over 2,500 base XP. Casper is around 2,300 base XP in the Thunder. So I mean, he definitely was useful, and together so far they have sunk 7 of the enemy team. 7. Just think about that for a second. That's 2 players, look at that. And I think that we can surely say that they are gonna have 8 kills under the belt together. 1 division, 8 kills. Nico doesn't even care if the CV is trying to kill him here. I mean, that CV is dead with the first set. Look at that. Kraken unleashed, and that's the game won. Oh my god. Pretty intense game, I would say. I do want to thank Nico for sending me this, and thank you, Casper, as well, for being a celebrity here on the channel. I know that you want to be famous, dude. So let me help you with that. If you are lucky, around 60 people will watch this video, and you will probably be really happy with that. I do want to thank every follower that I have. I really do thank you from the bottom of my heart for supporting the channel. I'm going to take a nice patch of snus. I mean, snus is like tobacco thing in Sweden. Google it if you want to. SNUS. Good stuff. No, it's not good for you. Yeah, that's all from me, the Casual Captain. See you in the next one. Bye bye, guys.